Hi everyone, welcome to Tech Tales. It's a beautiful day today, and let's dive in and explore some exciting concepts in software engineering together. I'm going to talk about synchronous and asynchronous processes and show you how to run the code in Visual Studio Editor. Let's begin. Before diving into code, let's understand the difference between sync and async. If your main program is making a downstream call to fetch data, we can wait for the data to come back and do nothing, or trigger a call to get the data and do something else. In sync, the flow goes like main program makes a downstream to downstream 1 and then makes another call to downstream 1 and 2. This entire chain can be marked done only when this entire process is finished. In async, the main program, while it is waiting for the downstream to return back, it is free to do something else, like sending notification. So the main differences between sync and async is sync blocks the thread. Async process does not block the thread. In sync process, CPU is just waiting for the computation to finish, and in async process, the main program can do something else while it's waiting for the process to finish and return back, and then it can act on it through callbacks. There are many websites that let you trigger free API calls. I'm using Weather API to fetch alerts and demonstrate API calls. I'm going to use alerts endpoint in the code. Let's take a closer look at the sync method. I'm using http client.send to make the call to Weather API to fetch alerts. Response comes back, and the line after the line number 20 can directly use the response. Now let's take a look at the async method. I'm using http client send async, and this returns a completable future. In Java, we can use completable futures to handle async responses. When the response comes back from Async API, we can process this in the callback under the then accept block. We run the code by triggering run here. As you can see, the output of the program comes back, and we can see the details printed in the console. I'm going to leave a link to the code in the description below so that you can run it yourself and play around with it. Software engineering is all about having fun building user experiences. I hope you discovered something fun today. See you in my next video.